This is Dave Pellegrinelli at AFX Title Search. Working with some clients right now on some searches on co-op properties, and I want to provide some information to potential clients who have questions about how that's done. First of all, a co-op ownership is a variation of real estate ownership that has to do with usually a combination building, whether it's an apartment style or maybe even in the case, one of the cases we're working on are docks and floating vessels. The searches are done a little bit differently than traditional real estate. A co-op property is actually owned by one entity. It's a corporation, and when each unit, whether it's an apartment or a dock or some other type of commercial unit, is transferred in the form of shares in that corporation. So let's say there's 100 units in this apartment building. Each unit comes with, let's say, 10 shares. So there's 10,000 shares total. And those shares give you ownership in the corporation, not ownership in that particular unit. However, those shares give you exclusive use of a particular unit. So on the official property title, there's going to be one company that owns all of the building. The units are not broken out separately as separate pieces of real estate. They're simply shown as unit numbers, and the shares are associated with those units. So if a buyer buys unit 1A, they have 10 shares and they're given exclusive use of unit 1A. How does that affect title? Well, the title search is only going to show that that whole building is owned by one corporation. Now, how do you determine ownership of a particular unit? Well, the next thing we will do is look at other types of records which may display ownership. It could be in UCC filings with the Secretary of State. That's going to be something which is used when there's a loan, or the shares are used for security on a lending instrument. We also will look at civil court records to see if there's judgment and liens against the potential unit owner, which may also reflect that particular unit. Sometimes shares are registered with the SEC or some other government agency to document the share registration. And then there's a couple additional searching methods that can be used if it's part of the title search. Cooperative corporation acknowledgement can be used, and even direct interview with corporate officers or the unit owner to provide that documentation. So co-op searches are a little different. If it's just a flat out plain search, it's just going to show the corporation that owns the whole building. To drill it down to more specific unit ownership requires some additional searching. So if you know that your property is a co-op search, make sure you get a hold of a certified title abstractor to do the extended searching that's needed to try to find the ownership, although it doesn't always show up. The most common source are the UCC records, if those have been registered for a lending instrument. So give us a call if you need anything. TitleSearch.com is our website, and we can provide you more information on co-op searches.